Hi, I'm Bizarre, and we're going to review, so like what I'm going to do is every time I get a new figure who's actually going to be in my CWA stop motions, I'm going to review it first. I'm going to review two in here. First, this Alberto Del Rio Elite I just bought literally 20 minutes ago, and then my new custom. Alright, first, let's just go over the packaging real quick. This is actually a Series 12, which I was surprised to find in a store. I figured, even if it's just like, I literally bought this at a grocery store for 16 bucks. I'm surprised that it's still so, old, like a series. He's even got the little Chihuahua with the arm caster when he was rivalrying with Rey Mysterio, which I find odd. In this picture, he kind of looks like he's going to pick your nose. It's kind of funny. Or maybe he's Bobby the Brain. I don't know. Alright. Here's all that stuff that it says. The nickname's the Mexican Aristocrat. There's no way this guy is 6'5". He's much shorter than that. He's 260 pounds. That's believable. He did win the 2011 Royal Rumble, but in that time, he's done a lot of stuff. Like I said, he's a really old figure. And let me just read the stuff in the back of the box so you don't have to. Hailing from one of Mexico's most prestigious families, Alberto Del Rio loves flaunting his affluence. Some find his elitist nature infuriating, but the Mexican aristocrat's unwavering talent speaks for itself. Del Rio defeated Rey Mysterio in his debut match, shocking the WWE Universe and setting the tone for things to come. Only 5 months later, he once again made his mark on WWE when he outlasted 39 competitors to win the largest Royal Rumble of all time. That's pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. I mean, he won the largest Royal Rumble of all time. That time he's been a World Heavyweight Champion. He's defeated the Big Show. I mean, he's an impressive guy. He won Money in the Bank. Like I said, this guy has done a lot in his time. Here's the other figures in the set. Justin Gabriel, Daniel Bryan. Wow, it's weird to see him without a beard. I mean, now he looks like a Wyatt family reject. It's just so weird to see him, like, with no beard. Anyways, Randy Orton, Kane, and this is actually the Papa Shango I used to make my Bizarre figure. How about that? They came from the same Elite set. And then the stupid Raw ring, which I have the SmackDown one. This is him, I got halfway out of the packaging. In case I need to film again, I don't want to, completely destroy the packaging. But I did pretty good on that shot, so I probably won't have to. I want to try and keep the packages and see what I can do with that. I don't know, I might be able to use them for stuff. I don't know. Anyways, here's Del Rio. He doesn't appear to have any of that crappy, rubber on it, so let's just pop him out. First, let's get out little... Oh, wait, here's the rubber stuff. Yep. It's around the scarf and on the... Let's just get the little Chihuahua out. I'm kind of curious as to if he actually, hurt the Chihuahua. He probably didn't. It's a cute little dog, though. We'll probably review the dog on its own, too. It might just be fun. What would we call a Chihuahua luchador? How about Alberto Del Barco? Huh? Yeah, let's call... No, I got it. Little... It's supposed to be Rey Mysterio's mask. So... there we go. Alright. We'll think of the dog name as we go along. Alright, and let's pull that other piece of rubber off here. He comes with this scarf, which I like. The towel. I'm probably not going to have that on the Del Rio figure since he doesn't really carry that anymore. I'll probably just put it on my Samoa Joe my Samoa Joe Elite Custom. I already had him in another video. Go back and look at that if you haven't seen him yet. Let's put the towel over there for now. Let's pull out the Del Rio himself. We'll review the Chihuahua in a second. For now, we'll take him out of the ring. Hang on. So let me just get him to stand up. Okay. Sorry, little dog. Alright. So, first, his head scan, which I gotta say, it's really accurate. I mean, this is probably his first Elite. I mean, maybe not the first time he was in line, but probably his first Elite. I personally think that Del Rio could be one of the greats in WWE. Not gonna... Okay, here we go. Alright, let me show you what I mean by accurate head scan. I mean, his face and look at the picture. Like I said, it's probably his first, figure. The hairdo almost looks like the Miz's from this era. I don't think that's completely accurate, but this figure's still really good. I think he's too buff is my only problem. I mean, this six-pack looks a little bit too much. Let's look at his tights. I like the detail on it. The A, for Alberto, and the two little birds, which I still don't understand. If anyone can explain that to me, just put it in the comments. The A almost looks like... have you ever heard of a baseball team called the Oakland A's? If you've seen Moneyball, you've heard of them. This A almost looks like that to me. And on the back of the tights, we don't have any actual, detail. The boots and the knee pads are white, but as far as details goes, he doesn't need much because this is completely accurate to what he was wearing at the time. Now, if we look on his shoulders, he's got these two tattoos. We've got a bird who looks like he's coming out of the moon, and then Hecho and Mexico with yet another bird. I'm guessing birds in Mexico are just like a symbol of, I'm going to say, like freedom or like courage, something like that. I don't know. Hecho in Mexico means made in Mexico, but that's actually very true. See, his father is Dos Caras, and his uncle is Milmascuous. I actually didn't know that they were brothers. Anyways, now, for a long time, he actually did wrestle as Dos Caras Jr. In fact, he was even a cage fighter, like a real cage fighter. He fought Crow Cop and a lot of UFC guys that you know of today. But he still wore his mask. I mean, it was a different version of the mask, but his mask nonetheless. This figure's great. I mean, I'm definitely using this. This is a really good figure. I'm not going to pull it apart. Alright, so now we're just going to try him out with a few cards to see which one looks good. Nope. 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 Almost. Oh, yeah! Let's use the Christian Bale Batmobile. Think about it. Alberto Del Rio could totally be Batman. I mean, he's a Mexican aristocrat luchador. He's got the skill, he's got the money, and he's smart enough. Yeah, he could totally be Batman. Yep. I got the perfect car. He'll be entering in this car on CWA. This is just perfect. Okay, give me a break. I don't own any. To save the WWE from the new tag team of the supervillains, he must become more than a luchador. He must become Bat Rio. One last Batman Alberto Del Rio joke. You know how there's the Man Bat? Well, if we're calling this Bat Rio, then wouldn't the Man Bat act Rio Bat? That was perfect. And lastly, this little chihuahua, actually I finally figured out what I can name this. I can name it Masked Dog, after the dog from that old cartoon Mucha Lucha. There are entire episodes on YouTube, so look it up. Now, Alberto, I get it. You did not like Rey Mysterio going into this rivalry. But seriously, man, but did you actually have to commit animal abuse while you were at it? Seriously, brother? Also, I literally just noticed in the mask, if you, back to Mucha Lucha, Ricochet, Rey Mysterio. I mean, come on, did I really just have to buy a masked dog to finally get that joke? Such an idiot. And second on my review list this episode, we're going to review my custom Hulk Hogan NWO version. Now, not just for the purpose of saying an old catchphrase, but I seriously mean it. This Hulk Hogan is just too sweet. Alright, so here's what I actually did. This is a Hulk Hogan head from the Immortal Jax figure. I just painted the bandana black. I didn't really have to do anything else. This is a body, actually, of a cane, believe it or not. He's not 7 feet tall, because I replaced the boots with that of a Sin Cara, making him much, much shorter, but almost the perfect height. These knee pads went to a Cody Rhodes. I would have used Rhodes boots, but they had the CR logo on it, and I didn't want to have to paint that too. I'll add the lightning bolt decal pretty soon, but I don't really have blue and white paint markers, so I'll wait on that. They're the arms of a Macho Man Randy Savage, so that way, you know, we'd have like the, let me get in the pose real quick, the 24-inch pythons. But then, because he didn't wear hand tape, I replaced the hands with that of a Daniel Bryan. I think he's perfect. I mean, lack of detail annoys me a bit, but I'll get to there. I'll add the NWO on the head, just like you all want me to. Hopefully before we start filming, maybe after, I don't know. I don't know. So, what I'm going to do is, instead of the big Battle Royal I talked about, we'll have Battle Royals in the future. But CWA is just going to have short, one-match videos because of my limited roster. And then pay-per-views will have like 3 or 4 matches. Just until I get a bigger roster, which probably will be pretty soon. You know, Christmas is coming. Now, I guess a lot of you guys want to make the Super Cena joke, you know, because it's supposed to be like WWE Superman, but let's face it, Hulk Hogan is the original Superman of professional wrestling. Wait a sec. Am I clearly showing off my excitement for Superman vs. Batman the movie and the fact that I am a complete comic book geek? Absolutely. Because Alberto Del Rio is still a better Batman than Ben Affleck. Now, once you people start actually watching my videos, You'll notice that in my last one, I said that there'd be a secret WCW superstar debuting in my next episode. Well, I guess this would be the first episode of Carnage, which is the Chaotic Wrestling Alliance's show. Well, this is not that secret WCW superstar. I will give you another hint, just be nice. He was not ever a member of the NWO. Okay, that's it.